Today I got some happy mail from tiny keyhole minis. Oh my goodness, wait till I show you guys what I got from Jolene. Unbelievable. I'm so happy, happy, happy. So Jolene sent me a little present. So, aw, so sweet of her to send this. So she wrote me a little note, which I will not read on camera, but I'm just looking through it. And my girlfriend's son Freddie is filming for me, which is really kind of him to do. Poor teenage boy watching ladies freak out over minis. Oh wow, it was good sport of him to be able to, for sure, to film it for me. So I got a little tiny keyhole mini sticker and a hippie sticker, hippie Halloween sticker, and her business card and a little thank you card. And look at the little tiny keyhole charm. Aw, she packages things up so nicely. And she also sent me this. So what these are is if you go to her channel, I'll link it in the description. She made medals, army medals, out of them. So she sent me some coins to make army medals. And then this here is a mini emergency kit, which I think is just hilarious. So there's a little pink face mask. And oh, here's some money she sent me because I bought her some stuff at the garage sale. And look at this sandpaper and an emery board. Now, isn't that so cute? That's like perfect. See? Emergency mini kit, mini tool kit. Everybody needs one of those. Isn't that so true? That's just hilarious. So cute. What a clever idea, Jolene. You're so smart. So, and I know what else is in this bag. Sorry, I forgot to blur out your address, so I just put a heart over it so nobody sees it. There you go. Got a piece of paper over it. And yeah, I'll remove the address. Good girl, Lisa. Okay, so she got me these wonderful molds. And I am so excited. So I had asked her to make me some molds of some of her beautiful picture frames that she has. And instead, she bought me these molds. And I just love the texture of them. They are really super nice. And they're just absolutely beautiful. And I'm opening them. There's a couple other members of the miniature club sitting here with me at the table. So as you see, I pass them out of frame because everybody's oogling them. So I'm just opening the second package. And I know this doesn't look very fancy, but wait till you see what I can do with these molds. Like, they are just simply absolutely amazing. So just pushing the garbage out of the way. And what else do we have in here? Okay. Oh, this one. That is super cool. So I haven't done any painting in a while, but I think this may inspire me to do some paintings and then maybe also make some mirrors. Wow. These are like so extraordinarily detailed. Like, they are just absolutely beautiful. And then that one there also has like a little cornice molding in the center of the mold. Um, and then what else do we have here? I love this one. I think this one actually might be my very favorite out of them all. And oh, this one is gorgeous as well. Like, look at these. They're so beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait to see what I can do with them. And yeah, and that's everything. Oh, I am so grateful. You have no idea, Jolene, how much I like them. So I got here some porcelain clay, and I'm going to press the porcelain clay into these molds. But for those of you that don't have a kiln, there's no reason why you can't use air dry clay. You could also press Fimo into these molds and bake these molds actually in the oven. You could also fill these molds up with UV resin and make resin frames. So, I mean, the possibilities of what you can do with these little molds are absolutely endless. And Jolene got these for me from Timu. So they are available at a super reasonable price. So that is just absolutely excellent. So I think in porcelain, though, they're just going to be absolutely stunning. So I'm going to do some of them in white, some in black, some in brown. I would like to do a luster fire and do some with some 24 karat gold on them too as well. But our venting at the studio isn't such that we can do a luster fire yet, because you have to fire that or at 17 or cone 17 or cone 18, and we're not quite ready to do those kind of firings. But as soon as we get the venting fixed, then definitely I will be doing some of these frames in gold. So I'm just, as you can see, pressing it in really super firmly. I don't care if it's a little bit lumpy on the back, because that will be solved before I stick them in the kiln, so they can be sanded and cleaned. So I'm just filling up all of these molds, as you can see. And yeah, I can't wait to see what this looks like when they pop. So I'm going to leave them for just a couple of hours until they're, I would say, leather dry, and then I'm going to pop them and see what they look like. So, wow, and that's like quite a good selection of frames and perfect size for doing miniatures, I think. So I can't wait to fill these frames up with little oil paintings and maybe some watercolors. And now I've popped them. Look at the detail. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe it. Like, look how beautiful these little frames are. They are just simply incredible. And they're super, super flexible, much more flexible than the two-part molds that I make myself. So these are really super simple to pop. And wow, will you look at that? Just unreal. So, yeah, hold on a second here. I just want to be really gentle with it because I don't want to break them. Mind you, if I do, I mean, I can just make more. Wow. Check that out. Like, wow. I am like so thrilled with that. Like, that is just incredible. And don't worry about the little bit of hazing around the edge, like the excess clay. That's easy enough. You can just actually kind of bend that off with your fingers at this stage. I'll show you by the end of the video. So if you guys have not subscribed to Tiny Keyhole Minis, she's on Instagram. She's also got her own Etsy shop where she makes and sells minis, and she also makes and sells kits. But she also has the most entertaining YouTube channel, which is a real inspiration, and it's called Tiny Keyhole Minis. So if you haven't subscribed to her channel, which I'm sure most of you have, but if you haven't, you should go and check it out, because her stuff is just absolutely wonderful, and she's a real delight to watch. So, oh wow, look at that. Like, guys, can you not picture how beautiful that's gonna look in porcelain? Like, unbelievable. That is just so beautiful. Like, wow. And I'm still popping them. So I made 6. I don't think it's a good idea, these dual molds. I think I'm only going to put clay in one side at a time, because I think it'll be easier to pop that way. So I'm just, I pop the outside and then I pop the center. So yeah, so there's her name of her YouTube channel, Tiny Keyhole Minis. And check that out. Like, that is just an extraordinary frame. Like, wow. I'm so happy with these. They're so neat. Yeah, I'm going to have fun. So I've got the ideas are endless that are going through my head of all the different ways that I'm going to paint these up and fill them up with stuff. Like, wow. So I have actually cleaned the edges on them. I haven't cleaned the backs yet, but I did clean the edges, and I just actually just bent and removed the excess clay. And as you can see, they are just a thing of beauty. Aren't these gorgeous, you guys? Like, wow. Thank you so much, Jolene. Like, this is just an amazing, extraordinary gift. I feel so grateful to have you as a friend. Thanks so much. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to help support my channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. Just go to www.buymeacoffee.com/Lisa Dobo. I'd like to say a special thank you to everyone that has helped to support my channel by going to buymeacoffee.com. It's what keeps this channel afloat, and it's so appreciated. And thank you so much again, Jolene, for these lovely little treasures. I can't wait to get them in the kiln. So neat. And thanks again for the little supplies to make myself some army medals. I'm going to have fun doing that as well. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It's free, and leave some comments. And once again, everyone, have the best day ever.